What's up, guys? It's a little back in our video here on the second channel, Solo 2.0. Today, I'm going to be doing my NFL 2022-2023 power ranking tier list. So, we have every single team in the NFL down here, and I'm going to put them in one of these tiers. We got 5 tiers. We got the Super Bowl favorites. So, I'm either going to put only 2 teams up there or maybe 4. If I'm feeling confident, I might put 4. I might throw in a couple extra teams up there. I might put 4. But then we also have the contenders. Teams that are kind of just below the Super Bowl. They got a good chance of making the conference championship, but I don't think they're going to go to the Super Bowl, but they got a chance. Then we got the first round exits. These are the teams that are going to make the playoffs. They're going to sneak in, but they're really not going to go on a deep run. They don't really have a solid chance, but shit, maybe they'll get lucky. Maybe they get lucky. Then we got the 500 teams. These are the teams that just barely missed the playoffs. And yes, there are going to be some teams that are about 500 that might make the playoffs, and they really shouldn't because they are really not that good. But we get the 500 teams. Those are the teams that are, not making the playoffs. Then we got the who are we drafting tier. This kind of speaks for itself. They don't have a chance, and they should just start thinking about who they're drafting. My last NFL video that I did very well, at least compared to my NBA one. So let me know. Do you guys prefer NFL content on this channel? Let me know. If you guys are new, make sure to sub up. We're on the road to 15K subs. Drop a like in this video if you guys want to see more. But without further ado, let's jump into the first team. We got the Rams. Who are they drafting? Man, what a season by the Rams. Just not a good one. So it's not a good season. What was I talking about there? Not a good season. Who are they drafting? They need to focus on that. Then we got the Cardinals. Matter of fact, on my phone, I'm going to pull up the exact records so that we can see the Cardinals. If I go to the NFC, my bad, I'm taking a little bit long, but they are 4-10. They don't have a chance of going 500. Who are we drafting? Falcons. Who are we drafting? I don't even have to look, but they need to look at who they might draft because they are not making the playoffs. The Ravens. See, they're a tough one. Early in the year, I was saying they are real contenders. They are real contenders. I'm not going to say Super Bowl favorites, but I think the Ravens are probably first round exits. Are they in the playoff picture right now? They are, yes. They are the 5th seed. They are the 5th seed right now. I'm going to say that they're first round exits. The Bills, Super Bowl favorites. Super Bowl favorites. And I will be putting 2 from each conference up in the Super Bowl favorites. I don't know if I should do that, but I'm going to. Should I just do 2 teams? Maybe I should just do 2. Let me think about it. All right, I'm going to do 2 up in the top tier, and then we're going to do 6 contenders and 6 first round exits because there is going to be 6 first round exits because that's what makes sense. Panthers. Like, bro, do they get the spot over the Bucks? What is the exact thing right now? They are 1 game behind Tampa. No, I don't think they get it. I don't like the Bucks at all, but Panthers, who are we drafting? Bears. Justin Fields having such a good year, but they're the worst team in the NFC right now. They're 3-11, and I'm putting them in the who are we drafting tier. Bengals. Bengals, to me, they're contenders. They're contenders. There's a lot of good teams in the AFC. I like a lot of teams in the AFC. The Super Bowl winner is probably going to come from the AFC. The NFC's got like 2 teams that are really solid. Maybe even 1. But AFC's got like 4 or 5 solid teams. The Bengals, they're contenders. Browns. What are the Browns' record? They are going to be in who are we drafting, I'm pretty sure. But let me just make sure. They're 6-8. Honestly, I'll throw them in the 500 tier. We don't have too many teams that are going to be in the 500 tier. So let me just put them in the 500 tier because they're not in complete like rebuild mode, but we'll put them in the 500 tier. Cowboys. This is a tough one. I'm going to put them in contenders. For me, it's either contenders or Super Bowl favorites. I'll put them in contenders though. I like them a lot. I like the Cowboys a lot. There's only a few teams I like in the NFC. Cowboys are one of them. They just lost to the Jaguars though. Tough loss, and I just don't know. I'm gonna put them in contenders. I'm gonna put in contenders. Then we got the Denver Broncos. I don't think they're gonna go 500. I'm just gonna put them down here. Let me see their exact record. They are 4-10. No shot. No shot. Lions. I think the Lions are first round exits. I think the Lions are going to snag a playoff spot. I don't know if that's crazy, but they're not in the playoff picture right now. I think they're on a 7 or a 6 game win streak, one or the other. I think the Lions get a spot. Call me crazy. I think the Lions get a spot. What is the Packers' exact record? They're 6-8, and by 500, you know, you could be a game below 500, maybe even 2. You're just not really in the full rebuild mode. The Packers kind of are in a rebuild mode. Not entirely. I mean, it's kind of weird what they got going on, but I'm just going to put them in the 500 tier. Texans, who are they drafting? Colts. They might actually be 500. What is their exact record at this point of time? 4-9-1. Yeah, they just started so bad, and they're just not really the best team. Who are we drafting? Jaguars. They can go in the 500. I mean, I definitely think they should focus on who they're drafting because they're not going to make the playoffs, but we'll put them in the 500 tier. Chiefs. They are joining the Bills up in Super Bowl favorites. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. Solo, you just put 2 teams in the AFC up in the Super Bowl favorites. They can't verse each other in the Super Bowl. I know. I'm going to put 2 from the AFC and 2 from the NFC. Chiefs and Bills, in my opinion, are the 2 teams at the top right now. I know the Bengals were just in the Super Bowl. So you're probably saying they should be up there. They're the team to beat. But in my eyes, I like the Chiefs. I like the Bills more than the Bengals, but the Bengals are right there. The Bengals are right there. And my real pick is the Chiefs right now. I think it's the Chiefs, but the Bills are right there as well. So shit, one or the other, and then the Bengals are right below them. Chargers, do they get a playoff spot? Right now they have one. Right now they are the 6th seed. They're 8-6. It's a tight race. I think they do keep a spot. I don't know. I think they can keep a spot. At first, it wasn't looking good. They started really bad. They started bad, but I think they keep a spot, and I'm going to say first round exits. I just don't think they're there yet. Shit, maybe they shock us. Maybe they're like the Bengals from last year. No one really expected it. No one really thought they were there yet. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl. Maybe the Chargers can do that. They definitely can, but I'm going to say the Chargers are first round exits. We need 3 first round exits from each side, so I got the Ravens and the Chargers losing in the first round. Now we got the Bucks. That's the second one from the NFC. We have Lions and Bucks as first round exits in the NFC. Moving on, we got the Dolphins. Dolphins are contenders. Why is theirs not transparent? That's going to piss me off. Why do they have a white background? I don't know. But Dolphins are going to be contenders. So we have our 4 AFC contenders right now. Because we're going to have, 4 up here. Those are the teams that will be moving on. One of them will have a bye. And then we're going to have 3 losing, which we have 2, the Ravens and the Chargers, and we're going to have 1 more. Those are the 7 playoff teams. So we're done with the AFC, up top at least. We only have 1 contender in the NFC, which is the Cowboys. So I'm going to need 3 NFC teams to join them. Is the Vikings going to be one of them? You know what? I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip the Vikings for now, and I'm going to put the Eagles up in Super Bowl favorites because I don't know if the Vikings are going to be that other contender. But the Eagles definitely are Super Bowl favorites right now. They are just, when you look at the numbers, when you look at the stats, they're the top team in the NFC. You got to give it to them. What do they have? 1 loss, maybe 2. We got to go Eagles in the Super Bowl favorites here. No brainer. And again, I'm going to skip the Vikings for now. Patriots. What is the Patriots' exact record? 7-7. They're the 8th seed. They are 1 below the playoff picture. I'm going to say they're 500. I don't think they get a spot, but they could. Maybe they take that spot from the Chargers. They could. Maybe they do. Now we got the Saints. The Saints' record is 5-9, and they need to focus on who they are drafting. Giants. I don't think the Giants get in. I don't think they do. They have a spot right now. Actually, they could. You know what? I'm going to say they get in. Yeah, I'm going to say they get in. At first, I was thinking Seattle might take their spot, but the Giants have that tie, and the tie is going to help them out a lot. So, yeah, I'm going to say the Giants are the other NFC team to lose in the first round. So, we got our 3 losses, Giants, Bucks, and Lions. Giants, Bucks, and Lions. 3 first-round exits in the NFC. So, the Vikings are going to have to be my other contender. There's not really a lot of options, but we're going to have to put them there. Vikings, contenders. Do I really agree with that? Like the word contender for the Vikings? I don't know, but we're going to have to go with it. Jets, 500. I think they just miss it. I think the Jets just miss it. So now what do we need here? What do we the Commanders? The Commanders are going to be in the 500. I don't think they get in. They have a spot right now, but I think the Lions are going to take it from them. I think the Lions are going to stay hot and take their spot from them and lose in the first round. I mean, it depends on the matchup. They're probably going to have a tough matchup. So yeah, Lions lose in the first round. I don't think the Commanders get in. I don't think they do. Raiders, how many wins do they have? Is it like 6? Yeah, 6 and 8. I'll put them in the 500 tier. I like the Raiders this year. They just didn't really perform. I thought they were going to be better, and they really weren't. We'll put them in the 500 tier. Steelers, 6 and 8. 500. I'm a Steelers fan. We do need to focus on who we're drafting because it's not looking like we're making the playoffs. We're not making the playoffs. We're not. I got to give up that hope. Maybe. It's not over. It is not over. We're probably not making it though. But I'm gonna put the Steelers in 500. 49ers. We're missing one Super Bowl favorite. Is it the 49ers? Or is it the Seahawks? It's the 49ers. I like them a lot. When we talk about the whole team, the defense, the weapons, they just added Christian McCaffrey. There is one thing they're lacking. A quarterback. But I don't like a lot of the teams in the NFC. And when we look at the 49ers, their team is just so good. And Brock Purdy's okay. He's not awful. Brock Purdy, if the rest of the team can play really good, which I think they can, they got a shot to go to the Super Bowl and to win it too. I think I might take the Eagles over them. So right now, I'd probably go Chiefs-Eagles. Even though in my NFL predictions video from like 2 weeks ago, I think I had Chiefs-Cowboys. But I think I might change it to Chiefs-Eagles as of right now. Then we got the Seahawks. So yeah, the Titans first round exit. Seahawks 500. I think they just miss it. I think the Lions take the spot. And the Giants, I mean, I could be wrong. But this is what I'm going with. And I feel like this is pretty accurate. Like, what do you guys think that I have wrong? If you go in the comments below. What do I have wrong here? What could you guys say? I'm trying to think. Maybe you have the Cowboys up top and the 49ers down here. But I don't know. I like that. I like the way I have it. First round exits. Maybe you say the Seahawks get in. Vortex, if you're watching this, you're going to have the Seahawks getting in instead of probably the Lions, which makes sense. I don't agree with it though. Maybe you have the Jaguars getting in over the Titans. I don't agree with that, but maybe you do. I don't know. I think this is actually pretty good. I think this is pretty accurate. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.